22 Jump Street.
I don't know why, but I get this glow in my face when I think about this film.
You do glow.
I know. I do glow.
You glow.
You know, a lot around the side of my cheek here.
So, well, I guess the major difference between 22 and 21 is in 22 Jump Street. Spoilers! Jonah Hill gets laid.
Super laid. We cannot go into the girl details. You will have to find out for yourself.
Yes.
Go and see this.
Yes.
I'm not going to spoil this one because
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite scenes. We cannot spoil that one. So.
Just, oh my goodness, though.
Mm.
So there's that. Also, obvious difference. They're not in high school anymore.
They are in college. You know, they go into the sports where Channing Tatum gets his role in this film. He becomes more of the popular kid in this film instead of Jonah Hill like he did. Jonah Hill became the popular kid in 21.
You're consistently laughing, you know, throughout the first one.
Yeah.
With this one, I'll admit I thought it started a bit. Well, it started pretty good, and then it got slow.
The film felt more serious in the beginning. It felt like an action comedy. Like there was just the action aspect, and at first I thought it was like, oh crap, they just didn't make this an action film.
Right.
Please don't tell me they did this.
But the jokes they deliver.
The jokes they deliver in that first scene are incredible.
Yeah.
With the octopus, oh my gosh, which I will not tell you more about. So.
But yeah, no, like the jokes they deliver are just die laughing.
Definitely.
Our friend was,
oh my gosh,
almost literally dying laughing.
He was dying in his chair laughing, broken ribs.
He literally he came in with broken ribs. They definitely did elaborate on the physical differences between Jonah and Channing.
Yeah.
Channing was a beast in this one.
The neck.
He had a gigantic neck.
I don't know why. I keep coming back to this neck.
The neck, man.
It was a big bundle.
His neck was probably thicker than my waist.
Yeah, it was gigantic. Yeah. It made his head look small.
It did. Weird. It was really cool.
I wasn't even focused on the ears anymore. I was focused on his neck. Which is there was a great scene with his ears, and I'm not gonna wreck it. Don't wreck it right now. It's in a party scene, and you gotta watch it. It's so funny what he does with his ears. And I find it funny that in the first one, Jonah Hill talks about going into Berkeley. You know, remember that scene where he's like, I could possibly go back to college and actually learn something and make something of myself.
He would be a doctor?
Yeah, he wanted to be like a doctor or something. But in this one, Channing Tatum talks about he could get a scholarship
as a football
player.
Ice Cube's role in 22 Jump Street is much more pronounced than in the original.
Yes. Ice Cube's storyline in this one is a lot. It's more defined. Like before in 21 Jump Street, you feel like he's kind of a mysterious character. You don't really know too much about him.
Right.
He's just the person who's in charge of 21 Jump Street. In 22 Jump Street, though, he comes out and he shows like what he really is and who he's associated with.
Yes.
And that's all I'm going to say about that.
He tears up a buffet.
Yeah, a buffet scene is amazing with Ice Cube. He's just
you plant. It was fantastic.
There's just so many great scenes with Ice Cube in this one that like I didn't feel like in the first one he actually grew as a character. In this one he does grow as a character and they actually use him to help out the storyline.
Yeah, no, he moves the story.
They move the story really good with it.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about him just being in his office.
He's not just some angry black stereotype.
Yeah, he's not just the angry black man.
Oh, he is.
He is.
But it's not just that.
But it's not just that. The story is good. But
the story is actually good for a comedy.
If you want an enjoyable film, then I do give it a 9. If you want an enjoyable film that you don't have to really worry about the storyline too much, and you just want to go watch a film about laughs and stuff, it is a 9.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like it's still that basic storyline where it's not really deep.
Yeah, the storyline's basic. 21 and 22 basically share the same storyline of, infiltrate, find the dealer, find the supplier, that kind of a thing. But yeah, as far as enjoyability
for me is a 9.
Definitely. And so compared to 21 Jump Street, what would you give 22?
As an actual story?
Well, no, I'm saying like as far as like.
Or are we talking about the bromance?
As far as both.
Like the bromance. The bromance comedy is.
You just thumb the lamp.
I did thumb the lamp.
Just thumb the lamp.
thumped it. I thumped it. You know, give it a little thumb tap. But I would have to say 22 Jump Street for me as a story. I would say 7.5.
Yeah, they did borrow basically the same plot, and they addressed that, which again was hilarious.
And for 21 Jump Street, I gave it lower. The 21 Jump Street for me gets a 7.
Okay.
So I'm in that range of 7.5 and staying with Rotten Tomatoes and saying 8. You know, I'm in that area because I do love the enjoyability. The enjoyability for me was a 9.
Yeah.
And the story as a whole and all the character development, it falls in that 8 to 7.5. So, how about you? What were your thoughts?
I actually saw 21 Jump Street the day we saw 22 Jump Street. I hadn't seen it before, and I laughed.
Crazy.
No, it was I can't believe I hadn't seen it. Honestly, I expected it to be just a ripoff of the TV show, and I was like, I don't care. Yeah. It was hilarious, and so as I was watching it, I gave it probably 8 or 9 just laugh. I mean, I was laughing the entire time. Yeah. With 22, I don't think the laughs were as frequent for me.
Yeah, they were.
But the ones that delivered were better.
If you haven't seen 21 Jump Street yet, definitely see that one first. All the little inside jokes are going to be in 22 Jump Street. So I would definitely say go out and see it twice. I'm going to do it myself. Are you going to see it?
I'm probably going to see it tomorrow, honestly.
All right. So definitely check out 22 Jump Street. It's a blast. You'll have fun. You'll laugh your balls off. It's tripping. Yeah. You like this?
It's fantastic.
I love this. I feel like we're closer when we do this every time.